Hi, welcome to the Crypto Republic. Before we begin today, if you're serious about staying ahead in this once-in-a-lifetime financial shift, make sure you like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Republic. Hello, XRP Army, and welcome back to the Crypto Republic, your go-to channel for the latest high-energy updates in digital assets. Before we get started with today's business, make sure to smash that like button, ring that bell, and subscribe to the Crypto Republic, bringing you updates every day at 9 a.m., noon, and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a hidden market for XRP, a place where hundreds of millions of dollars change hands in total silence, leaving no trace on any public exchange. They call them dark pools, and for years, ladies and gentlemen, what happens there has stayed completely hidden from you until now. The secret is out, and it could be setting the stage for one of the biggest supply shocks we have ever seen. Stick with me here because I'm about to turn on the lights. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the Crypto Republic. And I started my career on the floor of the New York Mercantile Exchange, where I saw firsthand how the real money moves in these hidden markets. I'm not here to guess. I'm here to expose the mechanics. Today, we are venturing into XRP's hidden market, ladies and gentlemen. But before we start, let me be crystal clear. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. All investment decisions involve risk, and you should do your own research and consult with a professional. My goal here is simply to share my analysis and opinion. Now let's get into it. We're going to dissect the truth from the fiction about dark pools. I'll show you where these massive off-market trades are actually happening, and we'll look at the historical data from the Bitcoin ETFs that, in my view, makes a strong case for why this hidden activity is such a bullish signal for XRP. So if you're ready to see what the rest of the market's doing, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. You need to be here for this. The first rule of the hidden market is to create a cover story for the public. And the story for crypto ETFs has been, it's all done off exchange, so it won't affect the price. It's the perfect misdirection, ladies and gentlemen. It makes retail investors feel safe, complicit, or even bearish, right? While the biggest players are quietly accumulating. We have seen this movie before. Go back to early 2024, where the Bitcoin ETFs went live. The exact same narrative was published and pushed everywhere. The whales are just trading paper in the dark. It won't move the price for the little guy. And what happened while everyone was looking the other way? Bitcoin went on an absolute tear. $62 billion in new institutional money flooded the market. And the vast majority of it entered through this exact same hidden network. This wasn't an accident. It was a strategy, a playbook. And right now, they are running the exact same play with XRP. So how does this hidden market actually work, you might ask? When an institution wants to buy a massive amount of XRP, they don't go to a public exchange. That would be like a whale trying to swim in a bathtub. They need a deep ocean. They use a secret door. And everyone thinks that door is called a dark pool. Door number one, the dark pool, the misconception. Ladies and gentlemen, a dark pool is a private, anonymous exchange. It's real, but here's the secret. They are almost exclusively used for trading large blocks of stocks. It's Wall Street's playground for equities. It's not the primary venue where institutions are buying their crypto. So while the name is catchy, it's the wrong door. This is it. This is the real dark pool for digital assets, the over-the-counter market. This isn't an algorithm. It's a phone call to a small, elite group of liquidity providers. The ETF's money managers call their contact and says, I need 100 million XRP. What's my price? They execute a signal, massive, trade, completely off the books and invisible to you and me. It's hidden, yes, but here is the billion-dollar question that changes everything. Where does that OTC desk get the 100 million XRP? It just sold. They don't print it. Their own inventory just took a massive hit. To stay in business, they have to go back into the open market. The same exchanges you and I use, and buy that XRP back. They do it slowly, strategically. They become a constant, silent vacuum cleaner, sucking up sell orders and absorbing dips. They are the unseen floor under the price. That is the hidden pressure that sent Bitcoin soaring. And it's the exact same machine that is now being turned on for XRP. Okay, let's look for the evidence. Even hidden trades leave footprints. As of this recording, the first XRP ETFs are live, and they have been already pulled approximately 205 million XRP out of the market into deep storage, with custodians like Canary Capital, Bitwise, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton. Let that sink in. 205 million XRP vanished from the available supply. That is a direct consequence of the activity in this hidden market. It is a fundamental supply shock beginning to take hold. Now let's look at the charts, ladies and gentlemen, where you can see the result of this pressure. Even with all the market noise, what's the trend since the big washout in April 2024? A strong bottom formed around $1.60, then a higher low in October, another higher low around $1.77 in November, again, a higher low at $1.81. This is a classic staircase pattern. The floor is rising. This is the chart showing the effects of what I believe is steady, hidden accumulation, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now, I want to show you how I interpret this information for my own personal strategy. Again, this is purely for educational purposes to illustrate a thought process, not a recommendation for you to follow. My personal strategy, I don't chase pumps. I look for those zones of institutional interest. That $1.60 to $1.65 area has been a battleground that buyers have won every time. It's a level of immense strength. It's about placing your bids where the hidden hands have shown they are willing to buy. So while everyone else is getting confused by the term dark pools, the smart money is exploiting the reality of the hidden market. They are systematically removing supply, building a powerful foundation, folks, and coiling the spring for the next major move. Now, let me be clear. This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing the first few drops of what could become a tidal wave of institutional demand all flowing through this hidden channel. Now, I want to hear from you. Now that you know how the hidden market works, where do you see XRP's price by the end of Q1 next year? Drop your price targets in the comments below. Let's see who's connecting the dots. And if you feel like a light bulb just went off and you now understand something critical that's 99% of people miss, do me a solid. Destroy that like button and make sure you subscribe with notifications on. I'm tracking these hidden flows daily, and you will want to be the first to know when the next big move is being detected. Listen closely. What happens in the XRP dark pools, the real hidden market was supposed to stay hidden for a reason. The goal is often to keep retail on the sidelines while accumulation occurs, but not anymore. Now you understand the mechanics. Don't be shaken out by the noise. Understand the machine. Follow the hidden money. The Bitcoin playbook showed us the potential flight plan. In my opinion, the institutional countdown has begun, but as always, time will tell. I'll see you in the next video. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this content is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. Remember, the game is changing, and those who understand it first will benefit most. Make sure you're on the right side of it. You have two choices. You can be like the crowd, reacting after the move, rationalizing why they missed it, telling themselves they'll never let it happen again, or you can be the one who saw behind the curtain, the one who understood the infrastructure shift, the one who was positioned early, not randomly, but intentionally. Because some moments in history are loud, but the ones that change everything are quiet, right up until the moment they're not. And this is one of those moments. Do not blink, because the world is distracting you with noise, while XRP continues developing behind the scenes and building momentum in the broader digital asset landscape. Stay sharp. Stay informed. Accumulate knowledge. Your move now will be remembered. This is not the end of the story. This is just the beginning. This opened your eyes. Smash that like button, ring the bell, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Turn on notifications, and most importantly, subscribe to the Crypto Republic. We break down the major global banking trends, shaping digital assets today, giving you context, clarity, and research you can use. Don't just watch history happen. Stay informed, stay ahead, and stay in the Republic.